In this video, we'll look at the different sharing options you have when you've created an album. We'll look at sharing assets with people in your organization and with external users who don't have a FotoWeb account. And finally, we'll see how an album can be showcased on the FotoWeb homepage for all users to see. The Share button on the album page lets you search for FotoWeb users and groups, and you can also add the email addresses of individual users without a FotoWeb account. When you invite individual users to an album, they receive an email, and they also see a notification when logging on to FotoWeb. If you invite someone who doesn't have an account on the server using his email address, he receives an email like this with a link that he can click to view the album. When you share an album, invited users only get view permissions by default. But if you're working with a group of people on a project and you want to give them contribution access, that's easily done. The same goes for download access. Just remember, you can only give users download access to files that you can actually download yourself. This last setting, Show on Homepage, makes it possible to expose the contents of an album to all users, even those who don't have an account on the site. When a user goes to the FotoWeb site now, he'll see all showcased albums on the homepage, which means that the standard login window will be replaced. That can be practical if there's certain information you want to make publicly available, such as approved pictures for the media, or material for a certain event that should be shown on the site for a certain period of time. A last way to share an album is through a public link. It works in much the same way that a public link from a cloud service such as Dropbox does, where anyone in possession of the link will be able to access the content you've shared. You can see that it's also possible to give download rights with the use of that type of link. Such a link can also be revoked so that users can no longer use it to access the album. And if you create a link to the album again, FotoWeb will generate a new unique URL.